Yep, yep, yep. What's up? Good morning. Shout out to the LDBC. You got it. I'm here right now. Was saying good morning to my subscribers and my new subscribers. YouTube be playing different games. You have 313 one morning. The next morning you have 312, or then you jump up to 314. I mean, right now, um, it should be another app coming through, and because it has to be some type of order, and the order is not going very well. I'm gonna tell you, but like I said, I'm Kqkc, and this is the place that you exactly want to be. I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm not gonna what they call sugarcoat shit. I'm gonna keep the shit real. You know, real life shit. Sure, like I always say, I ain't got all them bells and whistles. Just excuse me 1 second. Oh yes, back in effect. All right. Yeah, I'm an old school player. Yes, player, cause that's what I was back in the old days. Till I had got married and did my thing and got divorced and did my thing. You know, got remarried again and did my thing. So hey, it is what it is. Now, I'm gonna tell you this: marriage is not for everybody, and it definitely is not for my ass. Hey, I can't do nothing but keep it real and keep it tight. But enough for me, and let's talk boxing. All right. Now, let's talk my game that I love. Enjoying the truth, he hit on a lot of points that I want to hit on. And I'm going to start from the lowest to the top. Now, first of all, we all know about Triple G. We all know about the epic fight that he had with Canelo Alvarez. Both fights. And I believe he's looking for to go to the zone. Now, this is Kqkc belief. I'm thinking he looking to go to the zone and try to get, I wouldn't say a rubber match. I would say maybe some kind of trilogy or something like that. I don't know. Whatever the hell they're doing. But I know Eddie Hearn and I know Oscar De La Hoya. Two snakes in the same pen. You know, hey, you know my phrase. The seeds you plant is the fruit of your harvest. And they planted a lot of ugly seeds on a lot of fighters. Ortiz, Wilder, each one. Now they pissed off Triple G and his promoter. And I'm talking about ESPN. See, you got a guy named Dan Raphael. This is not the first time he quoted inaccurate information. Number one, Triple G and his family, wife, children, they are very private. And you can't help but respect that. Triple G don't want his family business in public or written down in a newspaper somewhere. And I don't blame Tom Laughlin. Him and Triple G has a beautiful relationship. They understand each other. They don't have any intention of breaking up. Now, where he got that from, Mr. Raphael, I know it's not ethical to release your source, but when your source is totally fucked up and wrong, it's coming from the enemy. It's coming from the haters. And you should know that being a journalist. Now, ESPN, hey, love this channel. You know, they was the channel that go to sports. You know, football, you know, basketball, hey, Sports Center. But they're dropping the ball now. No wonder PBC is growing, growing, and growing, and expanding. Now, see, HBO didn't get put out of business just because they couldn't afford boxing anymore. I mean, sure, that's part of it. But HBO got put out of business for word of mouth. Word of mouth from the commentators and word of mouth from the naysayers and the people upstairs. Jim Lampley was not liked. Jim Lampley is not a Hall of Famer in my book. Jim Lampley didn't never fight before in my book. Matter of fact, he never fought, period, in anybody's book. Like I tell everyone, the best commentator is the ones that been through what you've been through. I mean, sure, you can have someone on the side that's on the professional level. Hey, no problem. Like it did Roy Jones. But what Roy Jones do? He threw the fighters pretty much under the bus. You know, every time Jim Lampley turn over and say, hey, so what you think about that, Roy? You know, because, see, he didn't know shit about boxing. So what, Roy? What do you think about that, Roy? You know, we know that phase. You know, Larry Merchant. You know, they all was bad for boxing. Now, don't get me wrong. Not bad for showing fights as on boxing, but they were bad, very bad on the politics of boxing, on the next showing of boxing, building up the wrong boxers. See, their thing was, you know what? Black fighters, they can fight. They can move. They are very athletic. They're always going to be somewhere up in the top 10, if not number 1, 2, or 3. Well, I tell you what, let's bring up the Europeans, you know, not Caucasians, the Europeans. Let's try to push them, you know, something like what the LDBC did with Deontay Wilder. But they didn't have to push Deontay Wilder. He was already there. It just gave him more exposure. And I would say pretty much a good 30 to 40% exposure. That's right. And that's a lot. And he appreciated it. I can tell. I know. And Dan Raphael, you know, sometimes, you know, you go to school, you be a journalist, and the first thing they teach you in journalism is follow your source. Follow your work. Before you print anything, Mr. Raphael, you have to check out the source. You have to actually ask permission, either from Kqkc himself, or you might have to ask permission from his wife or his spokesperson before you print anything about his private life. Now, sports and him and his opponent, that's two different things. Kqkc prefer to keep his private life private. And to being a journalist, you should know that. You have to respect his wishes, especially if you want another interview. Don't try to please everyone. You said a lot about Andre Ward, but guess what? When they was fighting that night, um, Terrence Crawford, I believe. No. Well, yeah, it was Terrence Crawford. And Dan Raphael was walking with Andre Ward. I guess they're friends now. But he was walking with him and saying that, hey, I'm just walking with my friend Andre Ward. That's all. I don't have nothing to say right now. Pretty much is kissing ass. That's all he does. Now, I'm with Junior the True. Shout out to Junior the True. I'm not going to talk about his weight. Hey, Kqkc, I'm talking facts right now. We get into that bullshit, other bullshit a little later. But, don't play with nobody personal life. If his wife had a baby, that's their business. If you're not going to contribute some money, get him a trust fund for that baby, shut the fuck up. How about that? How about that? You write about boxing. Your job as a journalist is a sports writer. Write about sports. Don't write about his wife having a baby. That's off limits. And he made that clear on numerous occasions. And don't sit there and get your news from a crackhead or whoever on the streets. You follow the source. You follow the rumor. You have more than just one person that you can verify. You've been doing this too long to be this stupid. Yes, I said it. Your ass is kissing ass. The man said that him and Tom Lockwood are greater than ever. They are two peas in a pod. So that's why they blast ESPN and Dan Raphael. Stop the fake reports. Stop it. Because you're looking stupid. Do you understand, Mr. Raphael? Stop the fake reports. Now, I'm going to move on to Manny Pacquiao. Sure, I'm going to take you back in history. It's only for a minute. Remember when Floyd Mayweather fought Manny Pacquiao? The big 5-year fight we were waiting to get made. And it got made. Tickets was through the roof. Floyd made $100 million just off of 12 minutes. I mean, everything was just beautiful. Floyd won everything. But did you know that this is an inside? A shout out to Blue Blood Sports for both. For both stories. He said, and I quote, and you know me, I motherfucking quote. He himself, Manny Pacquiao, was very hurt. A fighter being hurt. Give me a fucking break. His feelings was hurt because he lost to Floyd Mayweather, one of the greatest defensive minds in boxing, inside the ring. You notice I said inside the ring. Wink, wink. And he took the Bronner fight. Now, this is coming from Freddie Roach. He took the Bronner fight so he can get to Floyd Mayweather because he was so hurt and heartbroken and he wanted to get even. Well, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Floyd is not going to fight your ass no more. Okay? You had your chance. You faked the injury, so you had to do what? When motherfuckers lie. Come on. All right, come on, y'all. When a motherfucker lie, you gotta do what? You gotta tell another one. Then you gotta tell a bigger one. Then you go back and you can remember the first one you told. So he had to go through a surgery he probably didn't need. So it looked like that he did have a shoulder problem. Well, hey, I'm no doctor. I give him the benefit of the doubt. Okay, let's say he did hurt his shoulder. But I guarantee you, he hurt his shoulder by swinging and missing. Because, like I said, Floyd is one of the best defensive fighters that I ever seen in my generation. Let me make that clear. Because you had a whole lot of defensive fighters back in the days. So, that's the problem. Manny Pacquiao wants to show Floyd Mayweather that he can outbox him. But Floyd's not going to bite. Floyd knows what he can and cannot do. When he fought Mr. Tishin, whatever, Floyd looked terrible. Why? Because it was a last-minute thing. It wasn't no big promotional like Conor McGregor. It wasn't no open sparring session. It was just Floyd getting in the ring with his walking around weight. Because contrary to belief, Floyd walks around at 147, 148, most 149. That's it. So weight is no problem. So he got in there with eating cheeseburgers. I mean, it never bothered him. And he knocked the little motherfucker out. Now everybody else want to transition over to certain fights. Again, let me repeat this. MMA fighters are not boxers. Boxers not MMA fighters. They are totally different sports. Yes, they combat sports, but hell, there's a difference. MMA fighters, they cannot make it in boxing. They cannot sustain the rounds, the 3-minute rounds. Now, I don't know how they do it in the MMA because I don't give a shit. Because really, personally, sure, you got black MMA fighters and everything. But if I look around in the audience, all I see is skinheads and white people. Just like you see at NASCAR. So, it is what it is. Hey, Donald Trump can say what he wants. Why can't I? Huh? Donald Trump, as my good buddy and my LDBC brother, the bottom line was Santee. He right. The racists already been there. They've been there for years. It just took somebody to give them encouragement to come out and finally do some shit. And that was Donald Trump. But that's a different subject. And that's a different, different video. And when I do that video, it's going to be some fire. Trust me, it will be. So, Manny Pacquiao and Adrian Broner. All right, we through with Floyd and Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao, you ain't going to get shit. Floyd ain't going to give you shit. You ain't even got enough money for Floyd right now. Because I know Floyd. He's a hungry, grubbing, attention whore. Now, for you naysayers that say that we love Floyd Mayweather, he couldn't do no wrong with this and that. I always said Floyd was my idol. Always been my idol in my generation. Until he stepped outside that ring. Once he stepped outside that ring and called himself being a promoter, didn't have a license yet, was already starting to be an asshole. There's no reason why a good young gun with heavy hands that's knocking out every motherfucker he come his way should be fighting once a year. I don't get it. See, like Blood said, documentary, I'm gonna call him Blood. Like he said, hey, the fighters today, they ain't like the fighters yesteryear. No, they're not. They don't stay in the gym like they used to in the back in the days. No, they're not. These young brothers, Devontae Davis can't be no more than 22 or 23 at the most. And you fight once a year? And you got fighters back in the days that were fighting 6, 7 times a year? Devontae Davis, man, when this contract is over with Floyd, because he got you by the balls right now, there's nothing you can do but buy him out. And that's if he want to sell. But when you get away from that motherfucker, if you sign with him again, that's a big, big mistake. Now, if you sign with Al Heyman, okay, maybe that's different. Okay? That's different. Be your own man. Fight at least 3 to 4 times a year. You can. You're young. You're not going to take too much punishment. If you take too much punishment, then you fight 3 times a year. It is what it is. You're a young, gun-hungry champion. That's what I'm talking about. Now, like I was saying, I don't like to jump around, but sometimes when something on my mind, I just have to get it out. I mean, y'all understand that shit, right? Huh? Do you feel me? Huh? Do you feel me? Like I said, this is the season you're fucking catching the vapors. Do you feel me? Do you feel me? See, I'm old school, see. I told you, I don't have all the bells and whistles and the music coming in the background and all that shit. I just do shit like this. Hip, hop, hippie to the hippity, hip, hopping and don't stop the rocket to the bang, bang, boogie. Say up, dump the boogie to the bang, bang, boogie to beat. Now, what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat. I say me, the group, and my friend gonna try to move your feet. Oh, yeah. I am Wonder Mike, and I like to say hello. Oh, yeah. To the black, to the brown, green, purple, and yellow. I said, bang, bang. Boogie to the boogie, to up, jump the boogie to the bang, bang, boogie to the rock. You know what I mean? See, when I get my subs together, hey, I'll be doing some shit like that. But right now, hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to improvise. So I had to put my own music to it, So I'm not the greatest singer. I'm not the greatest rapper, But I'm going to put my music to it until I get a chance to learn how to do it. The truth will teach me or somebody, because I got somewhat the equipment, but sometimes, a guy my age is not technical, illiterate or literate, and I'm not ashamed to say that, hey, that's why I tell people, when you need help, hey, say, I need help, holler out, talk to me, feel me, baby. Now, I gotta go, come on, push this along. I'm sitting up here talking shit. That's right. What's up, Tone Bone? Good morning, bro. How you feel, Tone Bone? I'm not familiar with you, brother, but hey, welcome. You free to say whatever you want, as long as nothing racist towards me or my family. And I'm always going to give you a chance. I'm not going to block you, because we all have an opinion. We all can agree to disagree. But I would like for you to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that comment. Leave me a comment, brother. Subscribe to a new channel who's trying his best by throwing out 4 videos or more a day. Did 5 yesterday. For that, did 4. That 4. 4 since January the 1st. You got that right. But let's get down to Paquiao. Let's get down to Broner. Now, I said this a long time ago. Adrian Broner freezes when you work combinations on that ass. He's not like the kid he used to be. No, he's not the type of fighter he used to be. Fighting DeMarco, fighting Emmanuel Taylor. Those are my 2 favorite fights because he stood there in the pocket and he fought Taylor. And he went for it and he knocked him down in the 12th round. Kind of like what he did to Sean Porter. But don't take him lightly. What's up, big fat? Salute, Kqkc. You got it. Hey, don't take Broner lightly. A lot of people are trying to, but don't take him lightly. The reason why I'm saying that is because the world might get shocked on the 19th. That's right, the day of my birthday. So that must fall on a Saturday. And my birthday is on a Friday. So don't let, I mean this, don't let his shenanigans outside the ring fool you. Sure, he's filling on motherfucking asses in a shopping mall that he don't know, and he took his dumb ass to jail. Sure, he get his car shot up. Sure, he stole on a motherfucker for no reason outside on the strip in Las Vegas. Oh yeah, he stays in trouble. He throws money up to average, hard-working people and say, oh man, I don't need no change. You're not that popular among decent, educated, boxing, knowledgeable people. No, you're a B-level fighter at best. Now, if you prove and if you put your mind to it, you can beat Manny Pacquiao. That's if you let your hands go, which I doubt. Now, old shit said, Kqkc, my brother, I need a rent family. I got a new phone. I had to make a new account, but I'm back. Okay, old shit. Okay, I thought I haven't seen you in a while, but don't worry, you get one, brother. All right, like I told you, I keep my word. Ask anybody, they will tell you that I keep my word. Stormy B, hey, I kept my word with him. So don't worry, I'm writing it down as we speak. So you will get, I'll write this down right now. Because now they see that Kqkc is starting to make some moves. And what I mean by that is, I got over 300 subscribers, and they figure when you get almost halfway there, oh man, we got another LDBC brother about to hit in a little while 1,000 subs, and they don't like that because they know I'm gonna do what Fanon does, 78 Sport does, World Breaker does, Blue Blood Sport does, Barbershop Conversation do. I'm gonna help out the next person. Act Reader 45. I'm going to help him out. Reach, I'm sorry. I'm going to help him out. Because we are a community. I explained this yesterday. And I'm going to keep on keeping on. But with Adrian Broner, if he let his hands go, I think he will be okay. Now, he does have to move because Manny Pacquiao does jump everywhere. He does change angles, and he does that very well. And now that he's not on them steroids, I'm not saying that he was, but his head is smaller. Excuse me. His head is smaller, and he has a what we call see, Floyd did this too a lot. He has been developing the check hook. Now, Adrian Broner does it too, but he doesn't do it well as Floyd. But the bottom line is, I don't think it's going to be a knockout. No, I don't. Because Manny Pacquiao is too elusive. And the same way with Adrian Broner. He'll go for it. Like I tell everybody, Adrian Broner will go for it. Now, that's one thing I got to give Adrian Broner. He has heart. He has heart like Deontay Wilder. He already took his L's, so that he don't give a shit now. He gonna go for it. He always did that. Come the 12th round, he went for it against Emmanuel Taylor. He knocked him down in the 12th round. Same way he did with Sean Porter. And when he fought Mikey Garcia, he didn't like them body punches. Oh, hell no. It really bothered him. And it took him off his square for a minute. And think about what Earl would do to him. But Adrian Broner will go for it. And he knows that this is pretty much it. And when I mean it, that means a do or die. Or a club fighter. And what I mean by a club fighter, you fight at a nightclub. So that's when you know you hit rock bottom. Because no disrespect to his parents. Because I don't want to talk about my parents. But the first thing you need to do with that money, because you're going to get a purse at least. How much pay-per-view buys you do, I don't think you're going to do that great. Because I don't think this fight is pay-per-view material. Did I say that right? Was I correct when I said that? Did I speak the truth when I said that? Well, it's true. It is true. I'm not going to buy a fight. That's Kqkc person. I'm going to watch the fight, but I'm not going to buy it. And we all know what that means. Wink, wink. So, let me take a sip of my Starbucks coffee as usual. And let's talk about something else. Now, before I get to Badu Jack and Marcus Brown, I got to talk about Mikey Garcia, okay, and Earl Spence. I know. I talked about him before. But look, I want to talk about the game plan. It's early. I know it's still early. Okay? Understand that. It's still early. But I want to talk about it without the PEDs. Okay? I know it's hard to get out your mind. But let's talk about Mikey Garcia versus Earl the True Spence without PEDs or Victor Conti in there whatsoever. Okay? Let's just say he's the old Mikey. He's the same type, body-wise, Mikey. And he's going to be fighting the typical Earl, the true Spence Jr. So let's talk about it. Talk to me, people. Ask questions or whatever you have. I know I see people listening. And, make some comments. Because, that's what it's all about. That's what I want to hear. Interact. Come on. Interact with a brother, man. Good morning, Brown on Brown. Good morning, brother. You know what? Man, everybody in the chat, man, hit that like button for Kqkc. I appreciate it, brother. I really do. And another thing, if you haven't subscribed to this channel and you like the content coming out of this new channel, subscribe to my channel. And if you already have subscribed, spread the word. I'm trying my best. I'm spitting out the truth. And that's all I'm going to tell the truth. I don't know, sometimes people don't like to hear the truth. But I have to tell the truth. Or I want to be a good source to go to. You might not want to sub to me. Then later on you find out it's not true. They're going to say, well, Kqkc, he lied. So, I'm asking you, if you know someone that might want to subscribe to Kqkc, run my name by, I hope I'm not sounding like a desperate move or anything like that, but, I'm trying my best, and you have to help yourself before anyone else help you. Well, like I said, let's talk about it. Mikey Garcia, great fighter, great boxer. He has won this division, that division, this division, that division, this and that. The highest he ever went up to is 144. Now, that's why I always say that he's jumping up one weight class and he's not jumping up two. But some people say two, which is fine. Okay, it doesn't matter. And the bottom line is, my brother gonna have to face Earl's the True Spence Jr. at 147. Now, Earl, he never had a problem making weight. Never, ever had a problem making weight. What's good, Eric Jenkins? What is good? All right, glad you're here. What's up, 501 Cinnabon? All right, Kurt Anderson, good morning to you, brother. Peace, peace, peace. All right, well, like I said, Mikey Garcia is a great fighter. Look, I ain't talking about the PD. I told you, let's put that out your mind. All right, let's just talk about him as a regular fighter, like he was. Okay. With him and Earl, let's put the PDs and Victor Conti like it never happened. Okay? But we know it did. But now, what game plan will Mikey have? What you think Mikey would do? Because, I'm quite sure he's going to make weight. And what game plan does he have to defend himself against a come forward, high guard? People say, well, he don't move his head. Well, Earl doesn't have to move his head if you're coming in with a high guard. Why would you move your head from the high guard? So you get tagged? No, that doesn't work. So what will Mikey Garcia's defensive move be? Now, of course, we all know the brother is a fine coach, a fine person. But I can tell you this. Every time Mikey Garcia back hit the ropes, or he even feel a wind of the ropes, he gonna get out of there. He gonna use his jab and pivot out of there. Floyd was good at that. When he got trapped, either he'd throw a check hook or he'd pivot out of there, and he'd keep him busy while he pivoted out of there. And then next thing you know, they end up right back in the center of the ring. Now, I know he had the instructions. He had to. Because any coach or any trainer would tell any of their fighters, hey, Earl Spence Jr., game plan is to get you and walk you down towards no ropes. Then he put on his best performance. He would throw body shots. You try to get off the ropes, he's going to push you back on him. Then you're going to have to play tug of war so you get off the ropes. And while you're playing tug of war, he's going to still be popping you. Don't forget, he got a right hand too. So, I think Mikey's strategy should be, now, I'm no expert. Never claimed to be an expert. But I think that his plan should be stay busy. We all know Earl Spence is a slow starter. We know that. But once that engine get to raring, get to going, the hotter it gets, the hotter Earl gets. The longer it stay on, the more difficult it is for Earl to be dealt with. So, Mikey Garcia is going to take advantage of that. He's going to start off fast. He's going to start off throwing 100 punches the first round. If he can't knock Earl out, which I doubt very seriously, what he's going to do is break him down, or try to break him down, or try just to survive. See, if he just survived, that's what we call a moral victory. He'll take the L, but everybody will say, well, he stood toe-to-toe with Earl. And of course, I get tired of this same bullshit. I mean, this same bullshit it's my ass. They always say, when a great fighter, I don't care if it's Lomachenko, I don't care if it's Deontay Wilder, Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, everybody, when they fight someone and that person either go the distance or get some good shots in, or maybe swollen someone out, just minor shit. Oh, he got them figured out. Oh, they know, they got Deontay Wilder figured out. All he need in front of him is a heavyweight that know how to box. And it confuses him. Wrong. Y'all are wrong, motherfuckers. Sorry. No. Arthur Spilker, very, very crafty guy. It took some time, of course, for Deontay Wilder to time him, because it's hard to time a herky-jerky, crafty guy. It is. But who said it couldn't be done? And that's what happened. When you do the same old shit and you duck the same old way, they pick up on it. Very smart boxers pick up on it. And they will pick up. And just look, one more thing. this really gonna trip you out on this. Do you know that I'm sorry, Keith Thurman, he's a student of the game. You know, he would have figured that out too. I really believe he would figure it out. He knew Danny Garcia had slow feet. Everybody knows that. And he knows Sean Porter liked to rush in. So what did he do when he fought Sean Porter? He didn't go back like most fighters do and get mauled. He went from side to side. He didn't go straight back. That was a great move. It was. That was very, very smart of him. And in the process, while he chasing him down, because he went side to side, he used the uppercut to catch him coming in. Because while he was trying to run in like a linebacker, I don't know why that man never been suspended. Never know why. Because his fighting style is not boxing. He pretty much want to hurt you. He leads with his head. And that is not right. That's amateur. That's football. But Keith Thurman's no dummy. He popped him with the uppercut. Then he hurt him one time. And he was right there in the middle. Keith Thurman used to throwing blows. His accuracy is not always there. But he did get rocked. Of course, he's going to say it didn't hurt, but, and I quote, and I un-motherfucking quote, Keith Thurman said that when he hit him with that right, it rocked him. He held on to him like a bear. A bear. Till the referee broke him up. So he wasn't going to give him a chance to finish him off because he was dizzy. So, we covered the Manny Paquiao crying shit. He took the fight just to get back at Floyd, which ain't going to happen. We get that. We know that. Adrian Broner, I really believe he might. I give him an 80% chance of being victorious over Manny Pacquiao. I know a lot of people disagree with me, but I really believe he is focused. He haven't been outside, he said. But that don't mean you can have it delivered. Food, anything. They can have it delivered to you. All they need is the ambulance. So, but how serious it is, like you said in an interview with ES News. Shout out to ES News. He told Elliott that he could have made weight yesterday, or Sunday. He could have made weight Sunday. That shows you that he's focused. For some reason, fighters, when they make weight, they're in shape. That's my belief. Now, I ran across an article that said that from Andre Ward, he said Bernard Hopkins showed him a trick how he can tell if a fighter is in shape. I'm talking when they clothes on or when they see them out in public or whatever. And I didn't get a chance to look at it. So, if you know, let me know. Now, I want to know who wrote the article for one, but I'm going to be looking for it because I want to know too. Inquiring mind want to know, and I want to pass it on to my subscribers. You see how this works? You know, whatever I know, I want you to know. See, I don't want you to be a clone of Kqkc, but I want you to have better boxing knowledge, than you have now. And I want to have better boxing knowledge than I have now. You see what I'm saying? That's why I listen to Phenomenal International Boxing, 78 Sports, Trill Boxing Talk. I listen to these guys because these guys say things that I might not know. Like, I say things that other guys might not know. A lot of people commented to me and said they didn't even know about the belt thing. They thought that the winner or the champion give his belt to the winner that beat him. No, you don't. You get that belt back when you get back there in the dressing room. All it is showing sportsmanship and let him take pictures with it, and pretty much, let him get the field up, whatever. But he gets that back, put it in a little black case that they give you with the belt, and take it home. Now, the new champion, he will get his belt in maybe a week or two once they make it, if they don't have one already made. A lot of people didn't know that. See, it's a lot of facts that we can do and we can know to make us better boxing fans. And we can pass it on. We can keep passing it on. That's why when I first, a lot of people weren't in here at that time, but when I started off my live stream, I said the same thing about the LWC. They help you out when you need help. When you open your mouth and say, look here, can you give me a shout out? No problem. When I talked to 78 Sport, did you know I misdialed him? They call it butt dial. Or misdialed, whatever. And I had to hurry up and hang up. But I didn't hang up fast enough because it went through. Did you know he called right back? Hey, what's up, brother? You okay? I said, yeah, man, I'm all right. I just dialed, you by mistake, man. I was trying to hang up before. He said, oh, okay, but it's all good, man. So, all right, you need me, just call me. That's love. That's what the LWC is all about. That's what I was trying to explain to everybody. That's love. Then when 78 Sports said that, yeah, I got a direct line, I got Deontay Wilder number, but I'm not going to sit here and be one of them journalists or one of these guys with a channel that bothers him every day because he got a question he want to ask or he want to make a video. No, he's not that type of guy. Like I told everybody is unique because we are a community. What a community is, they're unique. They're different types. Hispanic, Black, European. All are different. But we all are a community. We all fall under the umbrella of the LWC. Next thing you know, the LWC is going to be in where? The UK, Australia, all over. The LWC is going to be bigger, damn near, than boxing pretty soon. We got me. We got Stay Ready. We in our 300s of subscribers. And I don't have no doubt that they're going to push us up like Best Fight the Best. They get 1,000 subscribers, and then we're going to help someone else. That's how we roll. Now, Let me get to another fight. Badu Jack versus Marcus Brown. Marcus Brown was on that same Olympic team as Earl Spence. And as I mentioned, they went down the line explaining who you think would be successful in the pros. And everybody on the Olympic team, everybody, first thing came out of their mouth was Spence, Earl Spence, Earl Spence, Earl Spence, Earl Spence. Why? Because he works hard. I'm not saying that Mikey Garcia don't work hard, but Earl Spence, he's dedicated to his craft. That's why I was laughing when they was talking about, oh, Earl out of shape. He gotten big. He's an alcoholic, and that's why I had to blast Nate. Nate fucked up his career by being an alcoholic. So you can't call the cattle black when your ass is blacker than a motherfucker on that cattle. Floyd gave him a job. Why? Because he didn't medal after the Olympics, because he was on the Olympic team and they were roommates and they became friends. But when he found out Nate was pretty much close to being on Skid Row or above and an alcoholic, Floyd took him in. See, Floyd did some good things, but the bad things outweighed the good. So, what the fuck? So, with that, hey, oh, you know what? Let me read some of these chats. Man, I'm sorry, my brothers. Man, let me go down to what was it? Eric Jenkins, Kqkc was good. Okay, Eric Jenkins. Mikey decided a while back that he won't smoke from Spence. Okay, Mikey will have to create an offensive matrix to counter Spence's aggressive offense. Who wins? The Unrated Darkness said, Kqkc, boxing salute in chat. Okay. Big fat. Okay. What I'm saying, I'm sorry to say, Mikey Garcia fans, he's going to sleep. I give it to the 6th round. Okay. Well, I'm with you, big fats. I gave it to around the 7th or 8th round. Good morning, Kqkc. Boss, what's up, Stormy man? Salute to the chat. Big fat says salute. Okay. 501, what's up? People underestimate Sean Porter and Broner. Yes, they do. Yeah, Broner, I can understand because Broner has shown that he don't like to let his hands go. He freezes up if you throw a combination, or hell, if you even throw one punch, more than one punch, he's gonna freeze up. Okay, Big Fat, Shaw need to give up that BI belt. Okay. Hit that like button. Oh yes, hit the like button, baby. Mike is going to get worked over hard. Yeah, he's going to get it working. See, that's why I was trying to explain to everybody. Please listen up again. It doesn't matter if he look like Kangaroo Jack. It doesn't matter if he build this up. It doesn't matter if he build that up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much PEDs he have in him. But the greatest minds and conditioning and strength coaches will tell you that doesn't block out pain. So I know Earl Spence is not a stupid fighter. He's not a dumb fighter. He stays away from PEDs. But I tell you this, and I mean this, if he is on PEDs, Earl gonna make sure every shot counts. And he gonna make sure he sit down on every punch. Because, like I said, because I say cause. Because that doesn't eliminate punishment. That doesn't eliminate pain. Because that shit gonna hurt. And Earl gonna make sure it hurts. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care how much PEDs you put in your body. Now, your head don't have one big muscle like that. Earl can knock your ass out with a headshot. He can disrupt your equilibrium if he wants. It's a lot of ways. It's a lot of game going on. Normally, Earl Spence will have just one game plan. But I got a feeling that he's going to have more than one game plan come Mikey and Earl Spence fight. Earl Spence going to have some shit for y'all. Watch. Just watch. And watch how Mikey timing going to be off. His timing is not going to be there. Because you carry more weight around. Not fat, but muscles. Muscles weigh heavier than fat. You know, I understand. And this is talk all around. But keep in mind, this is different. This is different. Yes, it is, people. It is big time different. So, but, like I said, I'm Kqkc boxing. I didn't get a chance to finish everything I wanted to say, but like 78 Sports said last night, you know, we have to give each other respect. And boxing trail boxing will be on. You know, I went over and I should have. It was 9 o'clock, and I used to come home like 9:05 or 9:10. So, but great talk. You know, I'm always happy to talk to my brothers. You know, I am. You know, and I really appreciate everyone that was able to, you know, talk it up with me. Aaron Jenkins, Mikey wanted to smoke, but he's going to see an inferno. Backdraft too. You got that right, Stormy. Mikey going to get worked over hard. Oh yeah, you got that right, though. You know, look, like Earl said. Earl said he didn't want to fight really, but Mikey kept pushing and pushing. And he said, you know what? All right. Thought he was working on another fight with someone else. You know, because Earl Spence was interested in Porter and Thurman, basically. You know. But then he said, you know, hey, okay, you know what? The money is there, and, you know, why not? You know. And now this little guy got with Victor Conte and think the PEDs or these candy bars or whatever he's taking, he's doing supplements. Then he took a picture throwing up his middle finger like Adrian Broner does. You know, it's not a good look, Mike. I'm gonna tell you, I got mad respect for you, but you disappointed me. You did. I always told everyone, if you go back to my videos, if my son was interested in boxing, I would tell him, look, let me show you a tape of a man named Mikey Garcia. No, don't expect nothing flashy. Don't expect a Muhammad Ali or a Floyd Mayweather. That's not in the generation. I just have their tapes. And I said, look at this textbook fighter. You see how he cuts off the ring? You see how he works the jab? You see how he works everything off the jab? You see how he measured? I mean, I really had respect for him. But I had lost a little respect for him for, touching with the content. Then you turn around and you know what people are saying about Victor. He's an asshole. I'm sorry. He is an asshole. He even admitted, I know how to get around you, Sada and violent. So guess what? He right. He's exactly right. That's why he did 4 months in a penitentiary. It should have been longer. But when you tell on people, that's why people don't understand the jail system. When you tell on people and you tell the full story, then you get a lighter sentence. But, oh yeah, there's a motherfucking butt in there. If they find out you did something else and you didn't tell them, then the deal is off. That's why, if you know the story about Alpo and Wayne Perry in New York, it happened back in the 90s. Alpo had to cop out to all those murders in order to get a deal, because they wanted him and Wayne Perry for the death penalty. So they said, let's make a deal with the two of the less evil. So they made a deal with Alpo Geddes Martinez. He looked black, but he was Hispanic, Puerto Rican. So what did he do? He told everything. Every murder, where the guns were, everything on Wayne Perry. And Wayne Perry, he was a stand-up dude. He wouldn't tell on his mama, nobody. Alpo, he didn't come up in the sandbox with these motherfuckers, so fuck him. He told everything he knew. And they told him, okay, we're going to give you 34 years. He copped out to 15 bodies. 34 years for 15 bodies. He's walking around Harlem now. And Wayne Perry, who killed 75 people, he copped out to for a continued enterprise, pretty much set up for the mob. He's underground in Colorado, and he was in there with Larry Hoover and John Gotti. The worst of the worst goes to a 23-hour lockdown underground prison. That's how I can explain it. So, people, be careful who you hang with and who you hang around and your image. Always keep your image clean as a boxer. And I mean that. I mean, as an ordinary person, just be careful who you hang around. And always keep an eye on the shady niggas that's around you, your wife, or your home, or your children. So, with that, I'm Kqkc, the place you want to be. I can use your subscription today. I can use your sub yesterday. Now, all you have to do is hit the icon bell. You will be notified each and every time I do a live stream or a video. You will be notified. And also, in this video and all my videos, just hit show more and you will see all my email, Gmail, Twitter account, and my PayPal account, in case you want to make a donation to the worthy cause and to keep this channel going. And without that, let's carry this energy right over to Trail Boxing Talk, 78 Sports and Black Fight fan. Both of them are my guys. So I'm gonna try to catch it, but I have to run out. So peace and love to you. And please, like the alcoholics from AA always say, keep coming back. Bring a friend. God damn it. Because I need to get these subs up. So with that, that's all I got for you. Peace and love. I'm out of here.